let's talk pay at closing.
Okay, let's do it.
Okay. In my conversations, whether it be home inspectors, whether it be vendors, whether it be, regardless of all the different services that come into play, you mentioned earlier that it takes up to 12 people to close a deal. Guys, I am telling you as a contractor and somebody that is kind of in the mix with other contractors, pay at close is a dying option.
Yeah.
It's a dying option. There is very little upside for vendors and contractors to provide pay at closing options anymore. And there's a valid reason that they're not doing it.
Okay.
And the more people that get away from the pay at close, now we continue and have for a long time to offer a pay at close, but it definitely comes with its own challenges. And I don't think people realize that problem is a lot bigger.
Yeah.
Than it was 3 years ago or 5 years ago.
Yeah.
A lot of guys, home inspectors and stuff, are just avoiding it like the plague.
Yes.
Between addendums and credit cards and signatures up front, I really think that could turn into a significant problem over the next couple of years. And the challenge is that most of the issues boil down to the real estate agent handling their business.
And they're not turning in invoices.
Right? They don't turn in the invoices to the title company. The deal busts and nobody notifies the vendor, so the inspection still happens, or the evaluation still happens, or the work still happens. And that really creates a lot of animosity.
Yes.
And can create a tremendous amount of tension between really solid, good vendors.
Yeah.
And what could be really solid relationships in real estate.
Yeah. And I'll tell you exactly why that happens. And realtors, this is a good lesson for you, is the invoices aren't getting turned in because so many realtors don't have systems and processes in place in their business.
Amen.
And having systems and processes in place doesn't mean that you have to build a big team. It doesn't mean that, you have all these people working for you. You can be an individual agent and have really good systems and processes.
Absolutely.
But if you have those in place, invoices don't go without getting paid.
Sure.
And realtors, what's going to happen is if you have a bunch of vendors not willing to be paid at close, you're going to have deals that literally can't close because there are so many sellers and buyers who don't have the cash to pay for these repairs to be done.
Sure.
They're all being paid out of equity from their house.
100%.
And if they can't pay out of their equity, that means less deals are getting closed. And this is all because of invoices not getting turned in.
100%.
So your ability to build systems and processes is not just going to help your business. It's going to help all the relationships you have involved in the transaction.
Absolutely.
Because you need these vendors.
Yeah, that's huge. That's huge. And just not to dig in too deep, but the reality is if the vendor pool continues to shrink and shrink and shrink because people will no longer offer things like pay at closing, what people don't realize is that creates a lot of leverage for the guys that are left.
Yeah.
The guys that are left and the people that are continuing to do that, it creates a lot of leverage in how they conduct business, how much they charge, what their processes are, what their turnaround times are, and it really can start being kind of counterproductive.
Yeah.
And it all starts with making sure that the people that help you be successful, making sure that they get paid.
Amen.
Right?
That's so good.
Beautiful.